my name is Sarah Bell Wells, and I was a teacher for more than 30 years. And I want to do a whole bunch of videos on things you could teach your child. So, babies. Now, when they're, until they're 4 or 5 months old, I think you really mostly teach them is they get to depend on you. You can read to them. That way they absorb, because their minds are like sponges, you know. They're just absorbing everything you say. So, it's not wasting time to sing to them, to talk to them, to read stories, and use an adult voice. Not, because that's how they're going to talk when they get older. And then they're going to have a lot of trouble in school. But actually, as soon as around 4 to 6 months old, I mean, it's your child, so you're going to have to judge it. Start giving them cereal. Not only is this helping them teach how to use a spoon, because see, they're still having that sucking motion. A lot of people give them a spoon once they're 1 or 2. But see, sometimes they forgot how to use that spoon because now they're on solids. So, yeah, give them a little cereal, because I also will help them sleep late, too. So, you're going to like that. Sleep in overnight. So, just get a little bit of their formula and put it in a baby cereal and mix it up and give it to them, like, for a lunch or something like that. The other thing you could teach them is drinking out of sippy cup. So I started, as soon as they could sit up, I put them at a small little table. That was also a great idea. We had little, like, sort of like a Japanese people, because the table was on the floor and we had to sit next to them and feed them. So you can buy like a small little thing like that too. It teaches them how to sit and hold up their head and sit up like that. But anyways, they do make sippy cups with nipples, and I would get that, or when they're really, really small sippy cups, they're big, they really do make them that big, and just do a little bit of formula, and I would use to squeeze it in there, and eventually they're like, oh, okay, there's something in there, and I can drink that. And eventually this, because again, this is a perfect time to teach them that. Then once they get a little bit older, 6 to a year, then you're going to teach them how to grasp, and you're going to do more talking, more stories, more singing. And you can even start showing them letters and stuff. You don't have to say, you better know that that's an A or that's a B. No, you're not going to do that. You're just introducing it to them. And you could do art too with them. I did a whole bunch of art with babies. I did painting their feet and their hands. And as they got a little bit older, getting a little more complicated, I give them some paper to paste, make a truck and stuff like that. This is, even though they're babies or ones, yeah, again, they're going to absorb all that. So you could give them food art. Hey, don't be mad at them if they're spraying around their food. They're making art. And this is how they're connecting things. They're learning what that's the texture and all that. So, give them something that they can smear, you know, the baby food or whatever. And that just, I know you may say, well, that just teaches them to play with their food. Well, if you don't like that, then just give them some paint. They do make non-toxic paint for children that even if they put in their mouth, it's not going to hurt them. Shaving cream. They do make I used to give shaving cream to the babies. And they do make non-alcoholic shaving cream. Just different textures. Just teaching them, and you know, you're giving them smells, sounds, touch. And you're teaching a whole bunch of stuff with that. And you're talking to them. Oh, what is that? What are you touching? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What color is that? And like I said, you're really absorbing that. They're really absorbing all that. While you're dressing them, what color shirt am I putting on you, Johnny? What color? Do you like this color? This is a blue skirt I'm putting on you, Sally. Do you like that color? Oh, let's go outside. Then you go outside. Oh my gosh, you could tell them some stuff. Look at that. That's a tree. Tree has leaves. And you could do like we did in the daycare. You can have themes. I wouldn't do it a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe one thing a week, twice a week or something. Because, yeah, babies are kind of young to do too much stuff. But you still could do all kinds of stuff, like I said. And read. You know, studies show that they're going to love reading, and it helps them be successful in school. But anyways, I used to bring them outside, and you push them in swings, and you're like, oh, wow, look at this breeze. Look at that tree. The tree has leaves. It's like your hair. You know, you have, this is your hair, but that's leaves as a tree hair. And also, children love songs. And you remember a lot through songs, right? Do you still remember the ABC song? So, you can start showing them flashcards with numbers and letters. You know, like I said, you're not drilling it. I would just do maybe one number a week or one letter a week. Like I said, it's not crazy and not going to be like drill sergeant, you better learn this. No. That's just, all you're doing is encouraging them to want to learn. You can buy foam alphabets. You can buy Chickaboom. Book is a really good story. Alphabet Soup story. But they have all kinds of stories about letters and numbers and stuff. And you can even have them show them flashcards. Oh, this is the number one. And even sing a song. They love songs. Children love songs. Like I would just make up stuff. This is 111, 111, 111. This is 111, and this is 2. Let's do it like that, you know. And then you can show them the letter A. A is for ant, ant, ant. A is for ant, ant. I wouldn't do a lot. Maybe A through C or something like that. You know what I mean? Or 1 through 3. And you could just do one letter a month or one, and then next month focus on another one. But also you're teaching them how to sit up too. So you can get boppers. I think they still call them boppers, but look like a U shape. Helping them teach sit up. You're gonna support them and help them. You're only gonna do that when they're like I said, 4, 5, 6 months old. They have to be able to hold up their head. You also give them tummy time. Now they learn a lot from tummy time. Now they might cry, but I wouldn't let them cry for a long time. But just let them, even if they cry, the tummy time is good because it teaches them to hold up their head and eventually roll over. And you can even help them roll over. Oh, this is how we roll over. I wouldn't do like for a long time, maybe 5 minutes or something like that. Get them those little activity things. I think they call them mobiles or something. But anyways, it's like a blanket. And then they have those little animals. Because that does a lot. Now, children, you might not know this, but babies see black and white. Reds and blacks. So getting them a lot of stuff that's got blacks and reds is going to be good. They make all kinds of books and toys with black and red. And that's the main colors that they see at this age. So go ahead and get them that. Just things that make them use their mind. Like the pop-ups. The see and say. You know, you're going to be pushing it for them. And you're talking. You know, the farmer says, moo. You know, the see and say and all that. Balls. Children love balls. It teaches about gravity. Keys. They like keys. So give them keys, rattles, and teach them sounds. And children love music. So get them Mozart. Mozart is known to stimulate the brain. So when they're sleeping, you play Mozart or other soft classical music, and it really helps stimulate the brain, helps them grow. And like I said, even when you're pregnant with a baby, you're talking to them. Studies show that they can actually hear you. Now, one guy told me that one study came out that his baby wasn't crawling, and he didn't crawl until he was like 1 or something like that. And studies showed, or according to this one study, that children who don't crawl by a certain age, they're not writing or reading when they're at school. And he said, Sarah, is that true? And I said, well, really, I don't know. I mean, you know, they got research for everything. Like, for example, they'll say, oh, hot dogs cause cancer. Next day, hot dogs cures cancer. So I wouldn't go by that too much, you know, because they didn't say, did the parents read to them? Did the parents have books for them? And they do make books that are solved, like Santa Claus, so that way they can, because they're going to put it in their mouth. That's normal, and it's good. Because that's how they learn. This is how they're learning the textures and all that. So don't be like, don't put that in your mouth. Of course, that's something dangerous or disgusting, like a roach or whatever. Of course, you wouldn't want that. But I'm going to get them something. They made those foamy foamy books too, and foamy toys. Things that stack and go inside each other. And I'm not sure what you call that, but there's like a big cube and you put different shapes in there. You can do that even, I mean, I wouldn't give that to them until they're like 6 months old. But you're going to be the judge. You know, every child is different. I go to different things. Also, let them pick their own food up, moms, dads. Don't be helicopter parents. Like, give them Cheerios and let them pick them up themselves. Yeah, you can help them feed them too, but give them a lot of things that they can pick, because that helps with their fine motor skills. You know, like I said, let them touch show them a frog, but don't let them touch it. You know, I used to pick up the frogs and show them, hey, look at this, a froggy, and that cute little froggy. Show them the leaves. They're going to try to put it in the mouth. I wouldn't let them put that in the mouth. Who knows where that's been. But show them leaves and all that, you know, because they actually do make books and stuff that have laminated leaves and laminated all kinds of stuff for textures, so that way it's still safe for a child to touch and look at, even as they get older. And I think they make snake skins, and I mean, I wouldn't give baby snake skins, but I'm getting off the subject a little bit. But can't think of anything else. Like I said, just singing a lot. I used to sing a lot, make up stories, and talking. Talk. You're going to do it at their level, of course. And help them express their feelings and know what that feeling is, even at this age. Oh, are you sad because you're hungry? Are you sad because you're sleeping? Oh, are you happy because you see mommy? Are you happy because you like this toy? You know. Oh, are you jealous because somebody else, you know, this is good because, like I said, they're absorbing this. And this age, you actually can teach them 7 or more languages when you gotta be consistent, but starting at baby. But anyways, I've taken several classes. I was a teacher for more than 30 years. And they said from infants to, I think it's 3 or 4, their minds are like a sponge, and they'll pick up everything, and they listen to everything, and they copy everything. Don't think they're not watching you. Don't think, because like okay, let me tell you a funny story. So I had a coworker, and she would constantly do this. Blow her bangs out of her face. And one day, the baby, who was like 6 or 7 months old, she did that. And she goes, why are you doing that? That's weird. I said, because you do it. And she said, no, I don't. I waited. Next time she did that, I said, see, you just did it. So yeah, believe me, they're watching everything. Another great thing to have is a bouncer. It really doesn't really teach them much, but it helps them prop up. Oh, once they get to like 6, 7 months, make them hold their own bottle. If they can hold a rattle, they can hold their own bottle. They might not get perfected at first, but this is what you're teaching them. Holding their own bottle. Because you're teaching them independence. You're teaching them, you know, yes, I need mommy and daddy, but I can be independent. And I can feed myself. I can rely on myself. And that helps them become successful adults. You know, because they have to feed their own selves and all that. Of course, there's, like I said, there's all kinds of books and other ideas, and let them play with paint and bubbles and stuff like that. I can't think of anything else, but if I do, I definitely will make that video. So, thanks for watching, everybody.